What's good, you guys? Welcome or welcome back. Um, so what's the question? Why do certain people glitch around you, right? Um, I love alignment, okay? Because you just have to align with one thing that has already manifested or that you want to manifest. And I promise you, the fun happens again. Like the real fun. Not the because I paid for it fun. I'm talking about just the real fun. It's really a good time. Anything that you're going through in life is really a good time. Doing nothing is really a good time. But anyway, um, this is a question. It's so nice to not have anybody trying to, or maybe they still trying, but the protection of alignment is another thing. And you don't have to worry about people intervening or getting in your head, or you don't have to worry about a lot of the things that are confusing. There's so much clarity that is found in alignment. And it's just impossible not to win. So you can get these answers to questions that really you hold the key to. But when you got so many opposing viewpoints, or you got so much indecision going on or activated, you can't get those answers. So why do people glitch around you? One of the first things that I was hearing from Spirit, and I've been hearing this over the last week, I just hadn't gotten to the place where I could speak yet about it. But one of the biggest reasons is because whoever you're talking to on whatever subject, it's not even about the subject, it's whoever you're talking to, they're not a cooperative component. And it don't even mean that you're talking, excuse me, let me be more general. Whoever you're dealing with at the moment that you're wondering, the person is glitching, they're not a cooperative component to whatever reality you are currently stepping into, moving through, walking in, being. Okay? So you could literally be sitting with someone, and because we're multidimensional beings, we're living a multidimensional experience all at the same time, at the same damn time. So you could be with somebody and you're aligned in what you're doing in the moment. But if somebody levels up and the other person does not, then you are no longer living the same reality. This person has leveled up. You guys could be 3D, you're just doing something regular, physical, okay? Both y'all heads on the ground for some reason or another. You got something going on that ain't quite right. So you guys are a cooperative match. But then at some point, whatever you're living or whatever you're doing levels one of you up. Okay, so now you're more in a four-dimensional space. All right, and this person is still on a 3D level. So they're going to start to glitch because they're trying to still resonate with you. They're trying to, connect with you. But what they are used to being able to do to connect with you, and some of them are used to just being able to take advantage of you or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. They can't do it. And they start glitching because it's like, I can't connect to you, depending on if the person is well and well-meaning, their intentions are pure or not. But whatever it is that they're trying to do is blocked. It feels like they can't connect with you, they can't vibe with you, or they can't attach to you, they can't manipulate you. Whatever it is, though, they can't do it. But they were able to do it before, and a lot of people just glitch and like bang their heads. It's like there's the glass. They're trapped in that glass ceiling. You're on top of it. But they can't see that. They can't see this invisible separation. Just like we have, what do they have? The poor versus the middle class versus the upper class. These are social constructs Okay, well, the matrix has constructs too, and they're invisible to the human eye. So they can't see it. So they're just going to keep banging their head until pretty much they don't even exist. They're like brain dead because they can't stop. They're not stopping. And that's the thing that peace does for you. That's the thing that God can do for you. That's the thing that alignment does for you, is it can give you peace under any circumstance, anything that you're going through. So even if somebody that you're connected to seems unreachable, untouchable, impenetrable, you can't connect with them, there's this ceiling, you can't get through to them, or you feel blocked, be still, heal, do what the fuck you gotta do, and before you know it, you're gonna level up too. And then there y'all go, right back at it again. When you're intuitive and your third eye is awakened, you can see each other through these invisible, you can see the invisible blockage, and you can see each other on what level you're on, and you're able to resonate, and then you're able to do what you need to do for yourself or what you need to do for your person to help them level up to reach you, or for you to level up to reach them. Or sometimes, depending on who it is, like especially if it's your child or your lover, someone in your heart space, that you feel, I don't know, you just naturally feel accountable for them. You're going to see them and you're going to do what you got to do. Sometimes that means you might go down. You might bring yourself to the ground. You might humble yourself in order to uplift another or to awaken another. All right. So this has something to do with the heart space, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. And I feel like this is going to be the bulk of this reading. I'm not going to make it too long. We woke up early and my son just fell back asleep. And I'm probably going to take me a little nap too. But I just wanted to get this reading here for myself, but also for you guys. So I'm going to say for you. All right. Anything I don't say in the video should be in the description box below. Once I upload the video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. All praise to the Most High. All right. Why do people glitch around you? Let me see. What do you usually be on? I feel like you are the type of person that you could be surface level, but usually you got to be in your devil energy. You got to be in your shadow and your ego. You have to be the matrix mental construct of you, okay? You got to get out of your emotions to be really surface level, where you talk about or are interested in or do the things that you did when you were dominantly only on the karmic timeline and you never really cared about learning lessons or about growing up or ascending in life, okay? And nothing wrong with that. That's just a different side of you. People think that only some people, crazy people, have multiple personalities, but in honesty, everybody has multiple personalities. And if you don't recognize at least two, then there's something wrong with you. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. What I'm saying is that you have not experienced the alignment of your feminine and masculine energies. And if you, because you wouldn't even be here if you were consistently in alignment and you never separated. So your feminine energy, and everybody has it, has to do with your internal. It's the introverted you. It's your heart space. Okay. It's your emotional makeup. Okay. It's the feminine. It's the 5D. It's the spiritual energy. The masculine energy is your avatar. It's the physical. It's your 3D reality. It's your ego. It's for show. It's extroverted. Okay? That's your masculine energy. It's all about the physical and the tangible. That's your money. That's your money maker. But anyway, that's that energy. Okay, so you have two dominant personalities because you operate differently depending on which of those energies you're in. And when you're in both of them at the same time, you're aligned, and that just means that you're divine. Um, so you just really you become all things to all people, and that at that point, okay. But you only need to harmonize those two personalities in order to be all of the personalities that are you. It unlocks the key to all of these different facets of your personality that can be useful in all different circumstances, in all different rooms, at all different tables, in all different environments, with all different social statuses. There is no blockage to you when you are aligned. You can walk in any room, you can get out of anything, get into anything. Like, literally, there is no blockage to you except for what your mind gives to you. So you do have to watch where you're stepping until you really get comfortable up there. But once you get there and you start to get steady, you can go anywhere. You can do anything. You can fly if you want to, 11:11 on the clock. So a lot of you have been, who resonate with this reading and have been asking this questions because you are manifesting a version of self that can do maybe the unthinkable, something that you've never done before, something that you dare to explore. You're conquering fear in your life. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're already doing or that you're going to do, it all is based on your ability to conquer every fear in relation to it, which conquers every fear in relation to your alignment. So you're killing two birds with one stone. All right. So yeah, I'm just getting like, you can have deep conversations like that. A lot of people have never even gotten into their mind or had a conversation with themselves long enough to align with that type of authenticity, that type of deep mental thinking. So they're not going to be a cooperative match with you. They're not going to be on the same level as you, and they're going to glitch. Okay, what you're going to see from them is going to be glitchy, not what you're used to. Now, sometimes it brings out the best in somebody. Sometimes it brings out the worst, okay? If it brings out the worst, it's because there's resistance. If it brings out the best, it's like they were waiting for this. Like, this was their test and they're passing it. You're watching somebody. You were the walking test for this individual, and you are watching this person ace the fuck out of this test, okay? So they're going to be better. You're bringing out the best in them, all right? When someone glitches and it's the worst, you just need to protect yourself. I would say emotional management first. You need to detach because they have the potential to hold you back. They're creating themselves to be an op to you. At that point, they just want the opportunity to connect with you because you are getting through some kind of door that they've never even knew existed, and they want to explore it, but they feel like they can only do it with you or with your energy. So subconsciously, they're, like I said, they're either trying to grab at you to keep you pinned down, or they are banging their heads to get where you are. But depending on how you feel about it, you could fall out of alignment. So it's good to detach, take a step back, and recalibrate before you go any further. And that has to, like, intimate discussions. Sometimes there are things that you want to express, and it's pretty much a test to see if this person can be a cooperative component to what it is that you want to talk about or discuss. But the way that they behave will let you know if you want to continue or if you want to dial back, okay? Some of them become rattled, confused, and you'll notice that they'll try to attack you. It's out of fear. Their brain is scattered. They're in fear. They don't know this. It's like it means that they were riding your wave, but when you detach from them, you left them in like a dark cave. They don't know what the fuck is going on. They're confused now because what they thought they knew was not really the truth. And it was because they were riding a wave with you that they weren't even ready for. The other thing I was hearing too is sometimes someone is not a cooperative component to a version of your authenticity because they don't believe it. They don't believe it, or they don't want it for you. They hate it, they're jealous of it, or envious of it. It's like they want the exact opposite to be true. So they cannot join with you in this happiness and this joy and this authenticity and this awakening and this, clarity that you have. They can't join in with you because they never wanted it for you. They don't want it for you. They're jealous of the fact that you even have it. So you'll see them probably detached from you. But in the moment that you awaken to the fact that they've detached, they're going to try really hard to get you back because they're going to know that they've been seen. It's like they jump out of their body, and that's when the matrix, that agent energy, it's an entity that can attach to them. Now, look, they rung on they dialed up like, oh my God, we've got somebody, they're awake. Okay, I don't know, I'm hearing Equilibrium, the movie. Another movie you might want to watch is Glitch, and I think that's on Netflix only. But yeah, they're like, oh, somebody's awakening, and they call, and the agent takes over, okay, for them, and tries to reroute you or get you wrapped back up in what you were already in. Okay, now we got the Truman Show. All right, where, like I said, they get scared. It's that part in the movie where Truman was like, who are you talking to? Like, what are you talking about? He was just looking at his wife, and he's just like, you literally are not you're not in reality right now. I'm trying to talk to you. What the fuck are you talking about? Or what are you saying right now? Like, what is going on with you? And she started freaking the fuck out because, no, you're supposed to play your role. You're supposed to read from the script. This is supposed to go exactly the way that I see it in my mind. Okay. Somebody's breaking the timeline. Somebody's breaking character, and they lose their shit. They lose a grip, and they get scared. And then sometimes, they want to jab at you, stab at you, or whatever. They get mad. But it's all from fear. It's coming from fear. All right. So the way that you alleviate fear is just by being blunt, honest, or detaching completely emotionally so that your peace pretty much overtakes everything. Okay. It's like giving yourself peace will give this person peace too, and you'll notice that they'll behave a lot better with you. Okay, we're spilling the beans here. So this may be revealing secrets, or the cat's out of the bag somewhere. There's somebody who's untrustworthy in your energy or in your life, and they do things to you that they think you don't see. And there was a time period where you were a cooperative component to their reality, where you really weren't paying attention, or you just chose deliberately to close your eyes to certain things about this individual because you wanted to enjoy the ride or the bulk of it. So it's like, okay, well, I see you're a little shitty, but I'd rather just tuck your shit aside or wipe your ass with a wipe and let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to deep clean your ass, especially if you're grown. I don't need to deep clean your ass, but I could give you a quick little whole bath or wipe your ass with a wet wipe right quick so that I can be able to deal with you and have a good time with you, because that's really what I want to do. But you're so fake and phony, and you're so hateful, and you're so jealous, and you're so envious, and you always try to hide this shit. And so these are people who their hearts call out to you because they want you in their reality, but then when you connect with them physically, they treat you like shit. This is why they're untrustworthy. And whoever these people are, they know it about themselves, but now they know that you know too. So they're a little scared of you. They're intimidated by you because before, now they don't know. They're questioning their whole reality. Have you always seen me? You always knew this about me, and you just were that merciful and gracious that you would just continue to let me, or allow me to connect with you. Like, wow, some people are humbled by that, and they do come back better, or at least they try to. You know, it's their intention. Okay, those intentions are pure, and those are likely people that you continue to open your door for and see what they have to offer you. You know, and they get back on the same shit. All right, I'll see you in a minute, or I'll see you around the next cycle, or whatever. If I hit the flow, I'll call you. But some of them are really ready. Okay, so y'all gonna vibe, and that may be a connection that you continue with for a long time in your life. And then others just never get there. So, you know, it's like a one and done type of scenario. But anyway, these people that I'm talking about, I feel like there's some reason why they are reoccurring in your life. Whether it's like you kind of have a open door policy with them, you know. It's just that you have to set up boundaries. You have to set up rules. You have to set up like a justice system for this person's energy, because they don't have like a huge amount of respect for you, and you know that it's not their fault. It has to do with how they were raised. Somebody was like extremely judgmental or hypocritical. So you know what their downloads are. You understand that about them. So you give them a pass on certain things. Yeah. Somebody is extremely merciful and gracious. Okay. If you're masculine, I'm just getting like mercy. You're very merciful. You're very merciful. And people may not see you to be that way, but that's exactly what it is. Like, they have no idea who you would really be, or how you really would be with them, how you really would do them if you weren't merciful. And if you're the female, the feminine, you're very gracious. And I don't care how, what's the word they be calling? I don't know. They're not poised, or, you know, I don't know. They're so ratchet, or whatever they want to call it. Ghetto. Whatever they don't know what ghetto is, honey. They don't know what savage really is, honey. Like, they don't know that side of you. And it's like, you probably are being extremely, I know you are being extremely gracious. And they can't even see that. They can't even see that. But you are likely somebody who understands that or knows that. So, a lot of times your silence is your grace. Like, you learn that growing up. You don't have nothing good to say, just don't say nothing at all. Especially if you know that there ain't no nice way to say it. And it's a situation that requires niceness. Somebody's stuck in their head with memories. Okay, so this is another thing here. We connect with people on levels from our past reality. So even if that's not where you're vibrating currently, the person you're connecting with on that past memory, you're taking a ride with them to the past. So as soon as you finish your reminiscing and, oh, that was a beautiful moment, that was a nice little moment. Okay, well, you're going to go back to you. You're just naturally going to float back up to the top if you don't have any resistance. You're going to float right back up to the top and be aligned in your true energy again. Okay? Whoever this person is, they might get stuck in the past because their past reality with you, their past memory with you was a lot better than what the fuck they know about currently and the reality of things. So if they have an inability to face reality, even if it's not even on the subject of you, it could be something else in their life that they are not facing. They're not going to be a cooperative component to you, so they're going to glitch. Especially, you could be in a conversation. This shit is happening moment to moment to moment. You be like, well, we was just vibing and everything was all good, and then what the fuck happened to you? Because they took a trip. Just like you sometimes do. Sometimes you take a trip and you wake the fuck up. And you no longer are a cooperative component to whatever this fake shit you was doing just a second ago. Sometimes it's the other way around. Where you be like, oh my goodness, let me put on my mask here. Let me pull my ego out so that I can dance and have a good time. I got to get out of my mind because otherwise we can't have this moment that we're creating right now. And I'm kind of committed to it. Okay. So you're the key player to somebody's heart being open. You're the key component to someone being able to express their heart, and feeling confident about it. You're a very important person in someone's life. You play an essential role, and you actually are irreplaceable. So there's somebody that you have an intuitive connection with. I love these cards. Oh my God. I'm just falling in love with these cards lately. This is my newest deck. It's the newest deck that I have, and I'm just falling in love with it. But we have Heart to Heart and Key Player. You help this person more than you know. More than you know. And a lot of what you know but you question is actually really truly the truth. Like, yes, this person was right there with you. Yes, this person was literally guiding you. Yes, this person held your hand just like an angel would, or a man or woman from, your past who has ascended and become spirit only. This person's spirit is that strong. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's real. Yes, this person sees you, and like you're in the spotlight. So if you want to know, like, oh, are they talking to me, or are they talking about me? Do they see me the way I see them? Look here. Just raise your hand. It's me. You might as well raise your fucking hand. I feel like with this spotlight, paparazzi, it's a lot of eyes on you wanting to know, are you this person? Are you this key player in this person's life? Are they in love with you? Are you in love with them? Are you, do you have this unbreakable or unshakable or impenetrable bond with this individual? Do you have this intuitive connection? Are you really, doing this shit? Are you are you guys connecting? Is it telepathy? What's happening here? We're on the leading edge of some shit. Is this really you? It's like, yeah, that's me right there. So, yeah, just own it. Your intuition is talking to you, and you just have to listen to it. But you do have to face your fears in order to hear your heart and what your heart is trying to say to you. But once you conquer those fears, you're going to hear everything. And then there will be no questioning. So that's where that peace be still. Don't always react to the glitch. You want to know, it depends on where that glitch is going to take you. Okay, how that glitch makes you feel. Now, if you're walking down the road, you're walking up the lonely road trying to get home on your own, okay, and there's a car going your way, you just have to conquer your fear that the person you're getting in the car with is not somebody that's untrustworthy. But if you could trust them, you're going to take that ride because it's going to make it easier for your life. You're going to get there quicker, sooner. And a lot of us are blessed to have connections with people who have passed our tests. So we can trust them in that way, that we just hop in the car. We know it's divine intervention that they were even driving up the same road that you were walking up, and that they're going in the same direction that you're headed. You know that's God. So ain't no way you ain't getting in the car. God sent you? Fuck yeah. It's like you ordered a Uber or a Lyft, and then you're not going to get in it because what? You have to conquer your fear first? Okay, do that. Now, if you see a car and the person driving is untrustworthy, or you don't really fuck with that person, or you can't even close your eyes or take a nap, you can't, you got to always be on alert with this individual. Then that might not be a ride you want to take. Okay, and I'm really talking about like connecting in your heart space. And you could get in a car with this person. Just keep your, you know what I'm saying? You're not a star. Somebody lied. You got a chopper in the car. You keep a chopper on you, okay? So, just protect yourself. Whatever you choose to do. But you got to stop jumping in every energy wave that comes your way. You can't take every single ride. You have to see red flag. You already know this. So maybe you're learning this. You don't take every single ride. Every ride is not going to be for you. And your intuition and your heart is always going to tell you the truth. Roller coaster, yep. Because whoever this untrustworthy person is, you probably gain a lot of information. It really helps with your ascension or the acceleration of your ascension. Because you'd be like, oh no, this is like hell. I got to get the fuck up out of here. Okay. It's because there's all these highs and lows, and because you have to get away from them, and then you know they lure you back in. It's all of this push and pull. It's all this push and pull. It's hot and it's cold. It's never just right in between where, you know, it's comfortable. It's too hot or it's too cold. And so that's when you are not able to trust somebody because of all of the emotional upheaval that's happening. But you have to really use your intuition to see who that person is that's affecting you. Because you let that one person in and it'll affect all of your different realities with all of the different people that you connect with. And the reason is because that you're taking a ride with somebody who's taking you to these extreme highs or extreme lows, and then when they let go, you're just there. And when you try to reconnect with somebody else, you're just like scattered. Everything's all over the place. There needs to be some kind of order in your mind and in your life. Like if you have order in your mind, you'll have order in your life. It won't be as chaotic, but you have to be able to see how people affect you and your reality. So like I'm saying, some people's glitch creates a glitch for you that you don't want to step into. It's like a portal. And some of them create portals that allow you to escape things that have been red flag for you. Moments, thoughts, situations that just aren't good for you. They help you to exit or get the fuck out of it. So we all, everybody, my opinion is that everybody's bipolar, because everybody, hopefully everybody, so maybe not everybody, but you hit these highs in life. Yeah, you wouldn't even be here if you don't never get extremely happy or content ever. Okay, so you hit highs. No matter how high, you hit highs. Some get higher than others, but you get high. Okay, the goal is really to be the most high. So I don't know why they, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you lose a fucking grip, then you're really not as high as you think you are. Okay, you're taking a ride. You're not high off of life. You're high off of some kind of substance. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference. But anyway, you hit those highs, okay? And then when life shits on you, or you trip or you fall or you make a mistake, you hit those lows. So everybody that you connect with will create the paradigm of the roller coaster ride. And some of these roller coaster rides are scary but fun as fuck. You never know what you're gonna get, but you generally know that you can expect it to get better. The better it gets, the better it gets, the better it gets. 3333. I just caught on the clock. Okay, so some of you have been deliberately and intentionally conquering your fear or conquering your trust issues so that you can go for this ride with these individuals and not be confused, not be, lose your mind in the higher realms or the higher vibrational realities that they could take you to, and that you don't lose your shit or become scared when you get, take these lows, these plunges, okay? So yeah, it's a magic carpet ride for some of you. It's a magic carpet ride. And then for others, it's like the ride from hell. I don't know why I'm hearing Jeepers Creepers or some shit. And you be like, no, this is a horror show. Like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. What's recalling? I'm sorry I'm so slow, y'all. My allergies are acting up. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Okay. I don't know. That's a Psalms for today. Okay, so you had a moment in the past. You went there, and you were on a roll. You took your person on a roller coaster ride. But I think that they needed to go there with you. They could have been swept up in something that they didn't have no business being swept up in. Like they were unsuspecting. Someone could have, pretty much tried to snatch them or grab them and take them on a ride with them. This is like somebody trying to kidnap you off the street. Not that you asked for this ride. God didn't send me this ride, but they'll pretend like God sent that ride. Like, oh my God, I'm going that way too. And then you jump in the car, this person trying to kill you or some shit. And you like, what the fuck? So there was some situation like that possibly. And so someone glitched because they needed an escape and you were the quickest route that they could trust with no doubt. So they took it and they got swept up in your energy, swept up in your love. This person could have fell in love with you, but they definitely experienced some intense emotions in relation to you. Sometimes after you have engagement with somebody who glitches in the worst way, it reignites your fire or your desire for people that glitch in the best way. Okay, so I feel like you went on a roller coaster ride or something, but it actually helped you to make up your mind, see something more clearly. It was starting to get a little cloudy, and then you saw clearly again, because this is again and again and again, I feel maybe your whole life, but it'll get easier and quicker as you become more discerning too with the rides you take, and how you take them. But you are becoming more skilled when you take them. Okay, just like roller coasters, I never understood why people get on them. It's like, what, do y'all just like the feeling of dying? What, being scared? What is wrong with you people? I hate roller coasters. But the more that I got on them, the less afraid I was, the bigger roller coasters I took. Okay, some people like that, amusement parks. I'm going to take the energetic ride through life. I'll take risks with that, take chances with that. But as far as my physical avatar getting it, I'm not risky like that. My risky is not physical. It's usually mental, emotional. That's where I become fearless. Okay, I feel like my better half will probably be more of the physical, not scared. And I love that. I love that for me because of how it's gonna balance out my reality, or already has, or whatever. Something else I wanted to tell you about this energy I was getting. Yeah, I don't know, but your powers of discernment as well as persuasion are being refined through what you're living in your life and through the choices that you're making and the rides that you're taking. All right, let's see. Why do they be glitching? I said it was another deck. Spirit told me this one because I've been adding to this deck over the last couple weeks, and there's some new energy in here that probably wants to come out. See, surprised by good things. That's what I'm saying. You could be you are, whoever I'm talking to. I'm always talking to y'all. You're the ones that glitch in the right way. You'll know when I'm talking to the karmic you or karmics in general. You'll know when I'm talking to them because depending on what the subject is and how many, sometimes the energy wave comes in. It's like a file. I swear to God, something about this is like legal. I've never been into legalities or anything like that. In school, I studied people behavior and social groups and status, all that shit, philosophy and stuff like that. I did not get into like business or law or anything. I wasn't interested in that. It makes my brain hurt. But I feel like spirit be handing me a file on somebody when they energy come out, and then the file comes with, it lets you know like if they're a repeat offender, how many times they've been caught doing this. So it's like, depending on what that file says, when I open that file up, like when I be, you know what I'm saying? Because I be like, you stupid. I'm going to slap the fuck out of you before you hurt yourself. You're not going to hurt anybody else. At this point, your record, like, you got so much shit on you that I, like, literally, I feel like I need to bark at you, yell at you, scream at you, whatever it takes to wake you the fuck up. Because this shit is going to be over for you. You're fucking up something right now. Really bad. Like your life. So that's why I get so irritated and angry. It don't even be in the moment. It just be the file, the energy of it. It's like, oh my God, you fuck with. Like, stop this shit. Wake the fuck up. Fuck are you doing? All right. All right, why do people glitch around? And that could be another reason too. Karmics, cross watchers, you're welcome to this read. Okay, you don't have to really know what the hell I'm talking about. Maybe you're just looking for something to look at. All right, you might notice that people glitch around you. They start talking weird or talking crazy, or they, all of a sudden they're like ghosting you or acting weird around you, or detached from you. It's the same thing. Okay, whatever you heard that resonates with you, they're glitching because of something that's going on with you. Maybe that's what they're saying, is that you're making a bad decision or this doesn't make sense. So they're glitching because they want to wake you up to this. And maybe they're doing it in the nicest way, and maybe they're doing it in not such a nice way. But either way, the point is they're trying to wake you the fuck up. Okay? You're not cold and mean. You're honest and accurate. Oh, yeah. Okay, so people who need for you, you could be a truth teller. This blue is telling me you use your throat chakra. You speak the truth. You use your throat chakra. I said that about you in the beginning with this heart-to-heart conversation. You're blunt and you're honest. When you speak, people listen. People have to hear you. You speak with authority, okay? And people have to recognize that you are speaking in this manner. When you're in this energy, there's a certain amount of respect that you automatically get. So people are hearing you and they will listen to you when you speak these words. But sometimes your truth can make somebody look so bad that they need to make you out to be cold or mean. But when you're aligned and you do it, everybody can see through whatever this person is saying about you. They're not seeing you as cold and mean. They're just seeing you as honest and accurate. And maybe not even because of the person that you're even talking about. It's because they have literally lived what the fuck you're saying, or they understand what you're saying with such accuracy. This person has now leveled up to the dimensional reality that you're on. So now whoever it was that was getting talked about, they're the only ones down there with the glass ceiling, and they're banging their heads pissed off because they were trying to trade places with you. You spoke the truth, but they wanted you to be the person that was cast out or cast aside or had to run and hide or isolate or detach. But now it's them. It's the blowback. Okay, so people get karma and they be trying to outrun the law, the cosmic law. They be trying to outrun justice. Before people realize that you're just honest and accurate. They're trying to escape this. They need to turn you into something that you're not. But they can't do it. They're always blocked or they're always stopped, and that's when they start glitching. So usually they turn nice. Because their evil eye isn't working. Their spell work isn't working. Somebody cannot be manipulated. They're not easily frustrated. or their frustration does not spiral into some kind of tailspin of hell. Somebody, they thought they knew you very well, but they don't. And so every time they try to hurt you, they end up hurting themselves, or they have to pay for it. So they glitch. Like they have no choice but to be nice, or it's going to be their sacrifice. Because that's really what they were trying to do, end you in some way. They hate nothing but continue. Oh, they have nothing. Okay, so they don't hate any. Whoever this person is, they really probably don't hate nothing about you. Even the things that don't work out well for them, they can understand how it works out for you. I don't know, they just like who you are, and they have nothing but continued love and admiration for you. So this person is always going to glitch and level up. They're going to level you up, or they're going to level themselves up, level up, level up. This is what I'm hearing. But upgrade you. That's who this person is. That's what your connection, that's what you do for one another. So your hearts are open to one another. You just have to conquer your fears in relation to somebody that you see. This person, they just naturally are a step above the rest of the human beings that you have interacted with. And so you have this sixth sense with them. Like, it just awakens your mind to a whole new reality and breed of human beings. Even if they're the only one of their kind, it's like, well, let's make more. Like, how can we get this really going in our life? Okay, I really like you, or I like who you are, or what you do. Like, you just need to get closer. All right, y'all. I said I was going to make it short, but the energy was really good, so I'm going to just get a couple more cards, and I do have to go lay down. I love this, and I'm learning to have more appreciation for it. I will not sit the fuck down. My son kind of that way, too. When he go to school, it'll be different because he'll have no choice, or he will. He'll sit. I think he just, because when I tell him to sit the fuck down, he do it. It's only when I don't really care that much. I'm just saying it because, I don't know. Maybe I was having a glitch where that's what I'm supposed to say right now. Sit down. And he'd be like, woman, quit playing with me anyway. I'd be like, who is this baby? All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. Oh, what was I talking about? See, I'm glitching. I'm glitching because I'm feeling good. That's why I gotta go. But yeah, I'm feeling good, and that's the thing, is I've been consistently trying not to take this ride where I just fly high, because I'm like, no, my allergies don't fuck up. There's something disrupted here, okay? I'm not comfortable. There's something happening. Okay, something is, I see it. If something is off in my reality that feels like it's out of my control, I keep going for it and aligning, and then it goes away, but then I keep finding myself back where I was, and it activates again. Then I'm like, all right, what the fuck? So I was guarded yesterday, which is why my son, I was just like, go wild. Just go wild. Have as much fun as you want to. Mommy's going to hold it down. I'm going to sit right here on this ground and figure out what the fuck is going on here. But again, I had to sit down, and I feel like spirit be like tricking me into sitting the fuck down, being still, relaxing, or feeling like it's okay to be lazy some days. Like, it's like I don't know what it is. You know what? Because before I had a kid, I would just go, 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 go. But now, I don't don't know. Maybe it's maturity too. But I feel like with my child, it's advantageous for me to balance out how much I go. Like relax time, thank you for, yeah, don't miss it for any other reason. Relax time is essential to your life. It's essential to your well-being. It's essential to your mental peace, to your emotional peace, and to a life of tranquility, or a peaceful life. Like it's a peaceful experience through life, through the highs and lows of life. And so there is something here that I'm having to sacrifice, or something that I am using a lot of energy in order to hold myself back, or dial myself down, or temper myself out, in addition to my daily responsibilities. Okay, and any added things that I want to do because I like my son to be happy. So that's a lot. There are like I need to sit the fuck down. So part of your glitch, which other people could see, is that and they may glitch around you depending on if they like it or if they don't like it, is that you are being guided to sit the fuck down, and you might really like it. Okay, that could cause, yeah, 50, I don't know why they said 50-50. Oh, because whoever, those of you that was resonating with, like, you got this connection, it's going to be so reciprocal, because your person is going to love that about you. They're going to love that about you. And in the times that life guides you to sit the fuck down, it'll be the moment that they'll be in their full power and energy. They'll want to serve you. They'll want to be there for you. They'll want to take care of you. And you're the type that's going to reciprocate that when it's time for them to relax. So, you know, you guys are going to be able to chill and relax together. But there are also going to be those times where it's going to be a 50-50 show for the most of it. Y'all both putting in your different ways, and it's given 100% every time. But then there are going to be other times in your life where you probably will be like, well, I could do 20 at least. And they going to be like, just sit the fuck still. I got this. Like, you know, it's like 100. Somebody 0 to 100 real quick. They can give you 100% when you have nothing. Okay. Like, it's okay for you to have nothing. It's okay for you to do nothing. It's okay for you to be still. It's okay for you to heal. Like, actually, this person is empowered or invigorated in those moments. And it's because they're a cooperative component to that excess energy that spirit doesn't want you using at that time. They can use it for you. It's like a bank. Okay, they can check that energy out for you, use it, put it to great, use. And by the time it comes back to you, when you're ready to catch that energy back, catch that ball back, it's going to come to you, and it's going to be like, whoa, this bag heavier than it was when I gave it to you. It's like you get interest off of your person when you invest in them. They give back, but it's with interest. It's like, yeah, for sure. Like, I don't know. But something is just good, okay? This connection that you got going here is, man, it's good. Like, you live for their glitches, okay? I just put up a reading. Watch it if you haven't already. It's that title. The Matrix glitch, or you're the Matrix glitch. So it might be about you, but it could be about your person too, or whatever. But it says they live for the Matrix glitch. Like, they can't miss, okay? You're the Matrix glitch. They can't miss. That's the title. So watch that video if you resonated with what I was just rambling on about. Your new beginning with this person is on lock and is protected. So people around you who are trying to attack you or attack the connection, they're glitching. Or they will be, because they're locked out. And it's because they didn't have to be locked out. So these may have been people that you was going to be cool with them going along for the ride. But they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to be good. And they be trying to attack you and doing all this other shit that disrupts your peace. And so you're able to see clearly how your connection goes when you allow these people admission. It's like, okay, no, that don't work. It doesn't work. So you're learning how to separate and delegate. Okay, something about that. Yeah, you're the boss. You're the boss. You're the boss. So people are, everybody glitches. Everybody who wants to be the boss and can't stand the boss just because they are a boss and they're not a boss, or they don't feel like a boss, or they're not doing, they didn't pay the cost to be the boss, whatever it is, they're going to glitch. I told you about that already. We're now repeating, but I feel like it's relevant. But they're hateful, they're envious, they're jealous. So you're running the show, you're calling the shots. And some people love that about you. They like that, to relax and take the ride, okay? They don't want to drive. They want to go for the fucking ride. Thank you. And I'll do whatever the fuck I'm supposed to do. Appreciate you. Like, it's my pleasure to. But but some people just hate it. Like, ugh. And then some people you allow to be the boss and play the boss, and then they mad at you because they bossing. It's like, oh, I gotta do what bosses do. It's like some people just glitch because you need to be able to see that they're just gonna be miserable or in misery or complain about everything. Okay, they could be 5. This is a change in your life. This is really gonna change your life. It's gonna change your whole perspective on life. Sometimes there are certain people you just have to accept them as they are, their avatar, their way of thinking, their behavior patterns, what they talk about, what they do, what they say is going to always seem repetitive to you, redundant to you. It's the same thing over and over again. They're always miserable. They're never happy. Doesn't matter if you give them a ride where they get to be the boss, or if you take them for a ride where they get to relax. It doesn't fucking matter if they sit back or if they gotta go to work. Whatever the fuck they have to do or don't do, they're just unhappy. So they're always going to be unhappy with you. They're always going to have something to complain about. There's always something you didn't do, or you're never going to be good enough because this person isn't good enough. This is how they feel about themselves. So they cannot give you a pass and let you feel like you are enough, because they have no intention of doing any of the things that would make them feel the same way that they could make you feel by confirming for you that you are enough. I hope you understand what I'm saying to you. But it's like, this person, they want to be cold and mean to you because they need you to come down to the level that they're at. This could be someone that knows that to try to tear down certain things about you in your life, it's going to end their life. And they cannot get honest with themselves, which is why their attacks on you, they aren't even accurate or true. So you can already tell that they're lying from the, you know what I'm saying, from the moment that it comes out of their mouth. But for them, it's just like, that's always going to be their glitch. And they're trying to make you glitch. But if you just accept the fact that they're just miserable and mad, that's how they were when you met them, that's how they chose to continue to be, it's free will. This is their authenticity. This is what they're choosing. And you just have to accept that. If you can't accept that, it's just going to make you mad. It's just going to piss you off. It's just going to throw you off. And then you're going to lose your position as the boss of your life, because you're giving too much power over to somebody who wants to discredit you because they can't never credit themselves. Yeah, the boss. You can pay for what they want, but knows the best things in life are free. So you could pay the cost to be the boss in someone else's life. You could do that, but you're that glitch where it's like, if you don't need to, you're not gonna do it. Why would you? It's like, I don't need to be the boss. I'm fine with the way they're doing things, or I don't care right now. Like, I got something, you may have other things on your mind, and people are not used to that. Like, most people would take any opportunity to grab hold or grab control or stand in power. Okay, you could definitely be a feminine energy, or when you're in your feminine energy, you want peace. You want the ride, okay? You're looking for a good time that's easy and free. You're not, oh my God. Y'all, I just saw a pink, it's a baby pink semi. It's one of those construct, I don't know what it's called. My son got a toy like that. It's got the concrete in it, you know, that big spinning thing. It was all baby pink. Why? Oh, it was so pretty. Okay, somebody, you are creating something so solid, so massive, so beautiful. This is an empire that you are creating. My God. Really? Okay, I'm thinking that the Matrix is glitching for me. Like, I didn't just see what I just saw. Rainbows. Now I just saw a motorcyclist. His motorcycle is a rainbow, and his clothes are a rainbow. And we just had the fucking flood last night. I got woke up for it somewhere between 12 and 2. It was a big ass storm. Cleaned all of the windows too, so I could see. It cleans the outside of the windows. Like, I clean the inside because he loved the windows. He loved to be at the windows, and he be eating and smearing and touching the windows, and I just let him do it and clean it when I can't take no more. But I can't get the outside of the window. But the rain did it. God did it. God did it. Alright, and then the rainbow came out. So anyway, that's beautiful. That's what I got for you guys. That's your reading. That's your live. That's my time. Oh, I'm hungry now. I want to eat, but I kind of want to sleep. I don't know what I'm going to do. I not know. But that's the show. Sometimes when I still be rambling and I don't let y'all go, I feel like that, you know, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I feel like the end of the movie. And he'll be like, you still here? The show's over. Bye. I'm just taking my time. Disconnecting. I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. Time of my life, never felt this way before. Oh, I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you. Oh, I had the time of my life. Somebody just they ass will pick you up 10 feet in the fucking air. But it's always a soft landing. It's always a nice landing when you have to get back on the ground. And you always know, like, the ride was worth it. The ride was worth it. You picked up some gems, okay? You picked up some great gems. You saw some clarity. Your windows got clean. Hell, you went through a difficult time period easily. Just give thanks. Be thankful. Appreciate. That's the thing that's the issue that I have with haters, the kind that affect you energetically. Even if they're always well behaved, you know, in reality in your life. The problem I have with them is, like, you could get whatever the fuck you want. You just learn to fucking be appreciative. You don't even have to tell somebody thank you or say thank you. You could continue to jab at them. You could continue to try to tear them down or make them think that they weren't as great as they fucking were, or they didn't do their very best and it wasn't enough for you. Like, you could pretend and say whatever the fuck you want to, but at least in the darkness and the quietness of your mind and your thoughts, if you ever take that time period in your life, tell the truth to you. Because it will, oh my God, you have no idea how it will transform things with that person in reality. It'll be an open door for you. The energy, the vibration of those well-meaning thoughts, that acceptance, that clarity, that truth, these are cures for you just to fucking accept the truth. Accept reality. Be appreciative. Let life be good for you. Allow it to have been good for you. It's like that truth, just owning up to that truth that somebody actually was pretty good to you or did right by you, and give appreciation for that. You know what it does? It brings a lot of that back into your reality, but not if you're still a hateful, spiteful, fake ass, phony motherfucker. Like, accept the light and then be the light in your own life. You don't never got to tell nobody nothing. You ain't never got to say sorry. You don't never have to say thank you. You don't have to obey the societal's rules of manners. But if you can vibrate that energy, people are going to continue to do the same thing for you. That's why I make sure I let my son know when he's being an asshole. Because a lot of times I don't care if he says thank you. He don't have to. But when he getting those little moves where he's snatching his shit from me, I'm like, motherfucker, did you say thank you? Excuse me. And he snapped back into reality. Yup, there goes gravity. Okay, I'm back. And I love that. I love that. I love that. Because I don't get big mad. Because my son radiates appreciation all the fucking time. This little boy just radiates fucking contentment, peace, and satisfaction and gratitude the majority of the time. For me, given my experience with children and watching other mothers who I have learned from with children, which really helped me during the time periods when he is not that little angel. But I just feel blessed. I'd be like, wow. Because I hear the stories about me when I was a child, and I was a little scared. Like, oh no, what am I going to have to deal with? But the worst thing is the only thing that anybody ever has to talk about, which is that everybody's emotional. But I showed mine on the outside. They had to deal with my emotions. Like, I didn't keep them tucked in and suppressed where they was hitting them secretly. I was right out in the open with it, where they could see it coming and they could clearly hear me and why, if they wanted to. You know, so that's what they had to deal with, their eardrums being blown out, or maybe a little embarrassment if I threw a tantrum in public. But that was my bad. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't do other stuff. I cussed too. But I'm just saying that's basically the story that I had. And I didn't like to share my toys a lot, is what my sister says. But they be like, oh, you so bad. You just so spoiled. And I'm like, well, what did I do exactly? I do remember being mean to my cousin too. But anyway, I feel like I could count it. You probably are a person you could count on your hand. You could count maybe on one hand, that's really clean. Or maybe on two hands, you know, how many times you was just downright being bad or evil for no good reason in your life. And then there's other people, it just seem like that's all they know. What the good part of it be for show, you be like, God damn. But your children, they're going to show you. They're going to show you. They could be bad, but those hearts, you can't hide them hearts, baby. You can't hide them hearts. You can't hide them from me. I don't give a fuck. They could be just as bad as they want to, and I'll just be smiling and cheesing. Now, when I'm on the ground, I'm not like that. I'll be like, oh my God, these kids need some dust up and pop these babies, pop them all. I'm for it, okay? Because that's what I thought that I needed growing up. But now that I've actually grown up, I kind of think, I don't know, it was fine. A little bit of both, you know? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's all good. Anyway, I like where I'm at, and I like where my son is at. And he just continuously, I got to keep up with him, because I swear, he just keep leveling up on me. And I don't like to miss a thing. All right. Liberty, justice, and freedom for all. I'm letting everybody go. I just saw another. It's the same exact. It's by Superior. These concrete trucks that I'm talking about, construction trucks or whatever. Another one just passed by where it's like, let these people go. It was red, white, and blue. So, yeah, I feel like people got some creating of their own to do. And I gotta go. Let myself go and set myself free. Like I said, I enjoyed my time. And it's time for me to go rest. And I don't know. I'm so excited, y'all. See how chatty I am? I can't let y'all go. I think the energy of the collective for this reading is going to be really nice. I'm actually recording this privately. Um, so I don't know who's going to see this reading. Okay, there's nobody in here right now. But I feel like whoever you are, when you do view this, your energy is amazing. Your energy is amazing. It's the kind of energy I don't want to let go. Like if you were in my life, I just want to, all the time, let me get a little bit. So, okay. I am going to let you guys go, though. What was I about to say? Oh, my God. Like, this morning, burst of energy. I had to really, like, temper myself because I was about to say, Lee, throw your clothes on. We about to, I don't know what we about to do. We about to hop in the car. I was about to say, we about to ride out. We gonna ride out. We was just gonna pull. Look, I had all types of, okay, call, if we gonna, look, we gonna go out to breakfast. I was just, it was like, y'all, it was like, we woke up at like 4 in the morning or something. We stayed up till like 6. He went to sleep. Probably 6:55, fell asleep. But I was lit. We were both lit. We was just like litty. We was litty. And I know every time I say let's go, my son is game. Okay, let's go, mama. It's very rare that he be like, no. If I'm going to, like, we both, but I'll be like, you wanna go get some ice cream or you wanna go for a ride? It's very rare that he say no. We be taking rides all the time in life. Energetically, it's probably why my son is more chill and why I like to chill too. But anyway, yeah, this morning I was like, let's go, go. And I'm like, okay, this don't make no sense. We not just about to be riding around the city at 4 o'clock in the morning, just out here blasting music with the wind blowing. Oh, I wanted to. If I had a man, I would have woke him the fuck up and been like, "Boo, let's go. We going to the Coney, and we gonna hop in this ride, and we gonna turn on some music, and let's just go." I like being spontaneous and sporadic like that. Oh God, that is so fun, so fun. But anyway, I'm so tickled. I'm so tickled and pleased by this energy. Cause it's collectively, it's you, but it's me. I'm a cooperative component to it. All right, I'm gonna close this portal now. I'm gonna shut it down and wipe this goofy ass smile off my face. That's when I glitch too. People don't know that I'm goofy as hell when I glitch. They be like, "Who are you?" I turn into a fucking kid a lot of times when I glitch. Oh, I got a lot of different glitches. Got a lot of different glitches. But all right, I feel at this point that I'm still in handcuffs, but I'm getting ready to Houdini my way up out of these. I'm looking at my son's officer car, and I feel like the officer is just staring at me over there. Like, and he's smiling too. That's weird. What officer is smiling? You don't smile at me. But I feel like I am like cuffed, and I have to keep talking to y'all or you. But I'm done. Okay. It's been fun. But I gotta save some of this energy to have some fun in reality when my child wakes up. So I'm out of this motherfucker. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you for joining. If you want to catch me live, because I do go live more often than not, Don't forget to hit that bell notification once you subscribe, and then you'll get notified when I go live, okay? All right, I'm in love with your souls, and you know this, or at least you should. Peace.